It's your girl T here, back with the Tuesday vidya. I know you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day because you're tea timers. It's absolutely what we do. Our affirmation of the day is everything I do and say makes my SP love me more. Everything we do and say makes our SP love us more because we're tea timers. We get what we want and everybody loves us regardless of what we do. So I had a few subscriber questions. I'm sorry if I'm not addressing one of your subscriber questions right away. I do read through the comments. Sometimes they slip away from me, which ones I answer and which ones I don't. But I try and get to all of them. So I will eventually get to your question. If you're really antsy about your question, you can repost it again to get my attention. The first one, how do we know when it's safe to drop our, or not safe, how do we know when it's time to drop our desire? I found with affirming and manifestation, you will get to a point of not longing for it anymore. It's called the Sabbath. That's what people call it. It's when you've been affirming and living in the end for, a few days, a week, a month, whatever, and you feel like you're not attached to that desire anymore. You feel like it's going to come. I'm not worried about it. So I'm not even going to, my brain doesn't even fathom the possibility of it not happening. And at that point, when the attachment has lifted from your desire, that needy, I have to have it to be happy attachment has lifted from your desire, at that point, it's more than safe to let your desire go. Technically, if you say a desire once and you kind of let it go and don't think about it again, it will manifest. It's just with our bigger desires like SP, money, health, etc., we think about it a lot. We have more of attachment to it. So when you feel like you're not attached to the outcome, like you feel like I know it's coming and I don't have to worry about it anymore, that's when you can go ahead and drop your desire and it'll come. Sometimes because we had such a needy attachment to our desire, dropping it and letting it go releases resistance and your desire shows up in a day, 2 days, whatever. As an example, if you are so attached to your SP sending you a text, let's say, and you are affirming, he constantly contacts me, he texts me every day, everything that I do makes him text me, and you're doing these repetitively over and over and over and over and over, and then you're looking at your phone all the time disappointed because he's not texting you, it's not working, what's going on, da 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 da. And then finally you get sick of yourself and you're just like, forget it, if he texts me he does, if he doesn't I don't care, and you put down your phone, and then 10 minutes later he or she texts you. That's because you dropped the neediness for the desire. You dropped the neediness, meaning all that resistance that was pent up because you weren't receiving your outcome has been dropped, and it allowed for the universe to bring in your desire. So when you detach from the neediness of the outcome of what you desire is the safe time, not safe, it's the best time to drop your desire. Drop meaning you can let it go. You don't have to affirm as much. I always say affirm when inspired because I told you the repetitive vain affirmations that I was doing before don't work as well as if I put some thought into the affirmation. I really feel it. Works a lot faster. I also had a question. The person was saying, if I watch porn while I'm manifesting my SP, I'm feeling guilty. Is that okay? You can do whatever it is that you want to do. You watching porn is totally up to you. It's a personal decision. I think you're feeling guilt because you think you're like cheating on your SP. You decide what the meaning of something is. So if you decide that watching porn is guilty and it makes you feel like crap, don't do it. If you feel like you can do that and manifest your SP at the same time, then do it. You choose the meaning of things in your reality. I can't tell you what the meaning to something is. You have to decide that within yourself. And if it is giving you sickness and guilt to watch that stuff, then don't watch it. Just focus on other things, manifesting your SP, manifesting money, whatever. Do what you need to do to get where you need to go. I also wanted to tell you guys, some of you are saying, I don't know what it's like to feel desired. I don't know what it's like to feel chosen. How do I not feel delusional when I'm manifesting my SP? And to that, I'm going to say, feel delusional. Feel like you're living in crazy town for a bit. Feel like you're a little bit unlogical. The reason that we got where we are today is because of logic, because we logistically decided that we can't get loopy and have what we want. It's okay to feel a little bit different than the normal. The normal is trapped in a 3D reality that isn't serving them. So if you want to get loopy and feel a little bit like off, you're going off the beaten path, you're a little bit different than everybody else, who cares? As long as you get what you want, who cares if you feel delusional? And the delusional feeling will go away once you realize that up in here, the black space that you have in your head, that feeling of limitless, I can't say that word, limitlessness, is where you create. This is your easel, your blank easel, where you create what is coming to you in the future. So once you wrap your head around that, you won't feel delusional. You'll actually feel empowered, because you know your power comes from up here, not out here. When you want to feel chosen, loved, examples, you can say, I am chosen. I feel chosen. You don't even have to finish that sentence, because your brain will automatically activate feeling chosen. You've lived enough of your life to know what somebody who's chosen acts and thinks like. So I am chosen. I feel chosen. I am rich. I feel rich. I am limitless. I feel limitless. I am a queen. I feel like a queen. I am a king. I feel like a king. When you say I feel, your subconscious, if it is confused as to what that feeling's like, it will search around for things that make you feel that way. And it's okay when you do feel chosen, like somebody at the gas station says, you look beautiful today, to point out to your subconscious, that's what it feels like to be chosen. I love when people say things like that to me, that I'm beautiful. I feel chosen when people give me those compliments. Bring me more of that subconscious. You can talk directly to your subconscious and train your subconscious that these are the feelings that you want to have throughout the day. A lot of you are manifesting your SP, but you're too scared to get away from affirming for your SP and affirm for yourself. That is not going to lead you where you want to go. If you are scared to do your self-concept because you're afraid that your SP will find somebody else in the meantime, you have to work on self-concept even more, because you are putting them ahead of you. You are putting whatever's happening with them ahead of you. If you create your own reality and you are the most powerful person in your reality, nobody can compare to you. There's nobody, like Neville says, there's nobody to change but self. You're competing against yourself, and you're letting other people go ahead of you, therefore pushing your manifestation away further. Bring it in by making yourself the priority and affirming for your SP and other things that you desire less, because you are the most important person in your reality. You're the most important everything in your reality. You're everything to everyone and everything in your reality, because you are the power outlet in your reality. You're the main squeeze in your reality. So you have to make sure that you're prioritizing yourself and your desires are following that lead. Somebody else asked me, when I am doing inner conversations, I'm having a hard time telling my SP what to do, or telling my SP what to think. You can make inner conversations whatever way you want. You can have an inner conversation with your best friend, and she says to you, oh my God, your SP's so in love with you. How did you get them to be like that? Like, they're obsessed with you. They talked to me about you. They said nothing but amazing things. Like, girl, he's sprung. Girl, she's sprung. Man, boy, she's sprung on you. Whatever gender you go for. Have an inner conversation with your best friend, your parent, your teacher, whoever you talk to on a daily basis. Touch their sweater. Inner conversations don't have to be directly to your SP. And if you're talking to your SP and you want, and it feels uncomfortable to be like, you think of me this way, have them say it to you. I love you. I'm here for you. You're creating right now. Thank you for believing in us so much that you're letting me be in your world. I'm right here. If you ever need me, I'm right here inside of you. I am right here inside of you, co-creating with you. We're having the most beautiful future together. Look at all the things we're creating together. This is a beautiful way to create our reality. Don't go out there, babe. Come back inside, because the real me, the best version of me, is in here. We're creating together in here. So don't look at what that version of me is doing. They're gross. I'm here. I'm the real version of me in here with you. I love you. You're my queen. You're my king. I love you. You have to really believe that what you're doing out here is pushing out here. And once you wrap your head around that, everything else is cake. Make sure that your affirmations suit you, your inner conversations suit you, your the way that you're manifesting suits you. It's personal to you. If you go on a diet and what works for Jane Doe might not work for you, that's okay. You pick a diet that works for you. It's the same with your mental diet. You pick a technique that resonates with you. And then when you find a technique that resonates with you, you go with that one. You guys also, when you don't feel loved and chosen, when you first wake up in the morning, listen to a meditation that puts you in that queen or king vibe. Kim Velez has great meditations. Roxy Talks has great meditations. There's so many people who have meditations. Dylan, why am I blanking on his last name? Anyways, Dylan has great meditations. I don't know. Your Thoughts Create have great meditations. Just look up, you don't even need what I'm saying right now to find the meditation. Go in your search engine on YouTube and put Queen or King meditation, see all the ones that come up, listen to them in the daytime, see what vibes with you, and when you first get out of bed, if you can't start affirming right away, play that meditation and get you in the vibration that you're allowing in love, you're allowing in money, you're allowing in abundance, you're allowing in health, wealth, everything great, and see how your day unfolds for you. It's all about you getting yourself convinced that you are the operant power. You convince yourself that your thoughts create. You convince yourself that you're worthy of love, you're worthy of abundance, you're worthy of health, you're worthy of all your desires, and that feeling or that state that you are bringing in whatever it is that you want. And once you convince yourself of that and you continually, daily get yourself into those vibrations and those energies, you will see how things start unraveling for you and moving in a different direction. Y'all know I don't like a long video, and it's going on 12 minutes, so I'm going to cut it here. If you have questions, please ask them below. I love y'all, but not as much as you should be loving yourselves. Have a beautiful, blessed Tuesday. Bye.